Hi peeps, this is the 30-day fasting diaries. One other thing that I would like to add to it is I think it's quite important because uh, it's about having physical exercise during fasting time. I don't think there is it's several opinions about it. There are some people who do say that you have to stop every physical exercise when you're fasting. I do not think that. Um, well, as I did mention, fasting is not about starving yourself, but it's also mean that you don't have to stop physical exercise. It just means that it's not you're not going that far that you're getting exhausted, you're getting overwhelmed by the physical exercise during the first 2 weeks in a long-term fasting, which is more than 2 weeks. There is a very big probability that you're going to have a secondary intoxication about those toxins which is inside in the deeper fat areas, and they are quite deep inside in that fat tissue between the organs, and sometimes even deeper, and they are just getting out. There's many toxins also that is touching the joints, so it is not a surprise that in the first period, in the first 2 weeks, you can have a very uncomfortable joint pain. And if you don't do exercise, it actually the process is slower and lower. So I do recommend that do physical exercise, but don't overwhelm yourself. If somebody is doing a long-term fasting, he already know the limits of his or her body and can listen to it. So that's why I do say drink plenty of water, between 2 and 3 liters, because your body would need it. Your liver needs to get hydrated. And other thing is that the secondary intoxication can provoke the heart muscle too. So it can be a possibility that, for example, you can have some very odd heart rhythm changes. That's why I do say that don't stop exercising, but do it in a softer level. So if you get used to, for example, running 3 kilometers every day, in this time during the 2 weeks, at least you have to step back a bit. Go as long as you feel comfortable, and when you start to feel just a bit uncomfortable, go a little more and then stop it almost immediately, because this is not it's not a training, it's a cleaning process. It's not starve yourself, it's a cleaning process, and it's not a diet, it's a cleaning process. That is a big difference between. After the 2 weeks, if you got used to and the toxins are over, the thing is that when you're doing physical exercise, all these things can be a tiny bit faster, because you give an extra boost for it. But I would say that for your safety in the first 2 weeks, get a bit back, but do it. And daily basis, you have to do it, because then you're helping for everything to get rid of. Other thing is, yes, you can have kind of incredible nightmares. That I already had one, because this is the second day, and it was about a buried personal problem, and very interestingly, that was the first thing that came back as a dream. So this is also a good opportunity. You're finding a good opportunity that all these things that you buried or thought that you're over, and it just come back, to step over on it, or decide that do you have an issue still with this, or it's just the part of the past and you don't have to touch it anymore. The decision is yours also, of course, in this. Well, that's it. I hope I give you enough details about it, because further than this I can't say more. It's all your expression, all your not expression, experience, sorry. It's all your experience, and it's very personal, so person by person it can show a lot of different things. So goodbye, and I'm looking for. Now I have 28 days to go.